There's really nothing much left to do with Cover Oregon. As we all know, it was a disaster. The people at the top did not heed the warnings that things were not going well. Politics was the only realm in which a CEO could hope to retain his job after presiding over such a monumental failure.
The cause of crime in Josephine County is because people aren't going to work every day. 25-year-old men walking the streets, why not? Because we have a problem here with employment. If we had employment in this county, you would see the crime drop significantly. That's why I'm a supporter of the marijuana industry, because that will bring money to this county, and many other businesses will put these people to work instead of them roaming the streets and committing crimes.
We all grew up in the marijuana generation, and as I look back, I ask myself, what good did it do anybody? And the whole issue with marijuana is to get loaded, and in that way it is different from alcohol. The idea is to get loaded. The idea is not to smoke it because it's great for your lungs. You don't smoke it because it just makes you smarter. You don't do stuff like that. And as I look back over the years, I just have to ask, what did marijuana do good for anybody?
What do you think the state government can do to better foster economic growth in Southern Oregon and the rest of the state?
I'm really not too sure what state government can do. There is a tremendous amount of competition for resources, and once again, handouts is not what it's about.
What sort of tax or budget reforms would you pursue to even up the wild up and down swings in the state budget?
As a libertarian, I want less taxes. I want less government. I'm here to represent the citizens of Josephine County. That's my #1 priority. I will do what the citizens vote to do. Self-sufficiency, less bureaucracy, that's what we should be aiming for here. A libertarian philosophy is live and let live. People moved here to be left alone. They don't want governmental regulations. They don't want more taxes. That's why they moved here from the bigger cities. And we all should realize that governments are inherently wasteful. The Republicans and the Democrats, there isn't really a whole lot of difference. Both of them are pro-government. I am not pro-government. I will question government for the betterment of citizens in Josephine County. Unfortunately, my two distinguished rivals will not do that. They want more taxes, more regulation on some level, and what they want on some level in this county. A libertarian does not feel that way.
Thank you. Mr. Wilson?
Thank you. I think you're talking about stabilization, basically, and there is nothing that you can do, as witnessed by California. There's no other tax that's going to make anything any more stable than what we have. I've got a 100% rating with the Oregon Taxpayers Association. I've never voted for a tax from Salem for anyone here in this county. It is hard to get a 100% rating. I'm one of only 6 people in the last legislative session I was in to get a 100% rating of no voting for taxes. You can expect more of that from me.
The area that we live in is a beautiful area, but it is impoverished, and it will be impoverished for many, many years unless we change the way we think. Once upon a time, the kids went into the woods, they came out, they made $10, $15 an hour. There was lots of opportunity in the logging industry. That is over now. So what are we supposed to do? Tax our people into prosperity like Paul Wilson would do? He's been for every property tax levy just about that we've had. I've been against everyone. When I bring up the only plausible solution, the legalization of marijuana, people like Paul Wilson thumbs down on it. So do you want to remain poor, or do you want to try something new? Colorado's out of debt. Their economic development is on the upswing. You people have a choice.